Yeah, we're on. Good. Good. Is this looking good? Yes, it is. Let's see if I can get that right. After Jess put the work in yesterday. Where is it? There we go. Let's try it. And there we go. Hey, Bugster. Just saw your message. Okay, let's get this cracking. If anything, I feel like I've updated everything, right? So, for once, the restream bot shouldn't be saying I'm playing FIFA. So that's got to be a good start. I wonder why this crackles all the time. Let me have a look to see if one of these is a bit loose. No, I think it's just the one in the controller. Oh well. Just checking the audio's okay. That looks fine. Right, let's get going because it's a bit of a weird one what I'm proposing today. I'm going to try and get through these 6 maps as fast as possible in the sense of speedrunning, and it's something I never do. So I've tried it on the first 3. Paris is pretty simple to do. Sapiens, I did have a route in mind, I've forgotten it. Marrakesh, I had a route in mind and I've forgotten it. And I haven't even thought about Bangkok, Colorado or Hokkaido yet. So I'm sort of hoping I can get these done. If anything, I've played the game enough, I should be able to do it. I feel like this is a middle finger to Jess after the other day, but I did have this in mind over Christmas. So yeah, let's see if I can do it. It's a simple enough idea. It's just, like I say, she could take the ump if she wants to. And plus, I feel like I've got good gear now, so I am able to do what I need to do. So let's bring along the fish. That will just speed things up a little bit with what I want to do. And the fish should be enough. So I've set myself some rules, and I really wish I could put them on the screen because I'm not planning on repeating this. It's the idea that if I fail at any point, I have to go back to this map. So it could end up being that this one gets repeated a lot, but I want the idea of a consecutive run of playthroughs. It's very hard to explain unless I actually do it. So fingers crossed I can do it. But yeah, Paris and Sapienza especially, they could repeat a lot. At least to begin with. And I just realised that YouTube's decided to say it's struggling to buffer, so that's a bit awkward. Here's hoping it catches up a bit. Okay, so I'm breaking out that straight away and picking up that. Let's get to here. Detonate. Shut door. Where's the bust? There we go. Let's shut that as well. That could be a pain. Fish. I tried that Twitch app out on the Xbox and it does work quite well, but the only bad thing is that there's an overlay in the bottom right corner showing viewers and stuff. And in the Red Dead, they show the controls in the bottom right. This is where I don't know enough about Twitch, but I would assume you can alter the overlays somehow. Again, I don't know enough about Twitch or Xbox. I'm hoping Jess is going to show me a bit in the very near future. I would have thought there'd be a way to swap them though. Let's get a fish out. Where's Victor? He's on his way. Wow, a fish can knock out a person. Yep, I've got to admit, it's a very cool way to knock someone out in this game. I'm going to do it again in a minute to him. Compromise, that didn't work. Gotta restart. This is so tricky, and not necessarily actually doing it, but it's like there's a bit of me that thinks this could be even more efficient, and I haven't found a way to do it. We'll get that. Okay, so the fireworks should have gone off. Bust. Shut door. I said shut door. Hey Reels, how you doing? Just seen your name pop up. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, there we go. I did check, but there's no setting to change that. Again, I couldn't really advise you because I don't know if it's Twitch or if it's the Xbox. So I would have a look online because I bet someone's come across a similar problem. Ooh, you're sick, Reels. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, get better soon. To be fair, you haven't sounded good when I've read your comments lately as well, so hopefully it's something you can push past soon. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but... that ain't gonna work. Completely pressed the wrong button. That was bad. By the way, can you if you have any time, show me the poisonous frog on the cupcake mission thingy? I can try. Littleton Creek. I've got to admit, it's fun. I've just not seen it. I've got an idea where it is though. But yeah. So let's get at that. Fireworks remote. For some reason the camera's a bit funny on the game right now. Right then I was trying my hardest to veer in a different direction. It wouldn't let me. Out you go. Oh, hey Lasai, how you doing? I mean, yeah, I've got to admit, the whole thing's funny. I mean, to me, I find the idea of throwing a fish at someone's head funny. You know, it's not funny in the sense that I'll laugh every single time I do it, but it's still funny. Who thought that would be a good way of aiming? Oh, I'd rather just miss the camera. Asda do their own brand of tortilla chips, and they're so good I can't stop eating them with the salsa. I'll admit, I wouldn't try own brand. I'm a little snobby when it comes to that. It's like the only thing I tend to go own brand on is things like baked beans. Or crisps, oddly enough. When you're saying tortillas, that's sort of different. I don't like nachos own brand. They always put beans in them. You good, Lasai? Yeah, I'm good as well. Thanks for asking. I'm just waiting to knock that guy out there with the fish. This is going to be really fun to try, but really hard to do. She's about to move. Yeah. I'm getting my timings wrong here. Not good for a start. Reels, I'm sick even if you're not talking to me and you mean Pugster, I'm sick. I'm a bit confused what you mean there, Reels. Oh. Oh, shut that. Ooh, there we go. I'm going to be waiting forever, I didn't detonate that. Yeah, compromised. Reels, are these people dolls? How we can fish knock you? Yeah, they're a bit easy to knock out, I'll give them that. Pugster, yeah, but I don't like Doritos, so the Asda ones are way nicer. Okay. I don't mind Doritos. I have to actually go off them for a bit because they're like, well, if you get into them, you can eat them and eat them and eat them, and then eventually you feel sick after you've ate all of them. Pugster, yeah, when it's not Doritos, it's like the nachos, like Old El Paso and them sort of ones. I really dislike the beans and the salsa. Just seeing your comment, Reels, I will get to it. I'm just trying to do this as fast as I can. If anything, because there is a bit of a wait upstairs. I mean, if he was talking to me or Pugster... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Doritos are my favourite chili ones. I'll tell you what ones I did like a while back. I'm now actually trying... It wasn't Doritos, I don't think, now I'm saying it. I think it was like this Walker's type. It was one where they were like really spicy chicken. It's the one time I've been able to eat a pack of crisps and my mum's gone, oh no, that's too hot for me. Usually I'm the one with the mild tongue, you know, I don't like anything spicy, but yeah, they were nice. I don't tend to go towards the spicy stuff. Pugster, Doritos taste too corny to me. Yeah, I know that feeling. At one point, my mum started putting Doritos in with like nachos in the oven, and they just tasted so different. I couldn't eat. Well, I could eat them, but it was like, eh. Reels, taking the frog and squishing the juice. I wonder how it looks like. I wish they'd show it, but I get the feeling the chicken out and just say, nah, you'll have to take a word for it. Wasn't Sensations? It could have been. Oh, crud. Pugster, if they did a salty one, I'd probably like it. Is that the Doritos again, you mean? Yeah, I sort of know what you mean. If it like ready salted Doritos, it'd be a little weird, but I understand where you're coming from. I think that's sort of where Pugster's aiming at, like a ready salted, like extra salted. Personally, I wouldn't, because I think Doritos aren't meant to be like that, but, you know, we have ready salted all the time here, so it's like, yeah, I get it. Oh, I thought I picked it up. I've just nudged that guy, that'll slow his route down. Okay, I've picked up the gun by accident, but oh well. Because I know they do a chicken one and a spicy one. Yeah, I think that was the one. Because I remember thinking, oh, you know, I think it was like jerk chicken or something. It didn't sound overly spicy, but you knew there would be a kick. Because I think it was like one of those like limited time things they were doing where it was like they have got a kick to them. And yeah, she just didn't fancy it. When you squash a mosquito but it never dies. I've got to admit, that's the one thing I love about the UK. We don't tend to get mosquitoes. Very rare anyway. Victor's nearly in position. I'd crouch, but she'd stop. Come on, Dahlia, get a move on. This might be a speed run. There we go. Number one done. At least his kills go. Just keep an eye out for the cameras there. No one looking. Oh yeah, this guy's looking, so let's just throw a coin. Okay, so I could do better than that, but 240, I'll take that as a good start. Stoke City should just sign Mangolo. Did I say her name right? No, it's Mangolis. Why? Because she falls down easy. We'll do tomorrow. Must have been the limited edition Caribbean jerk chicken. Could have been. It was in a black packet. I think it took me about a month or two to eat it. Which sounds really bad about a bag of crisps, but it was like this big, you know. Just me eating it. Keep the Italian suit. I don't know why I tried changing that. Let's go for the Silver Bowler again, and yeah, I'll need a lockpick. Saying that, I don't think I even need the lockpick. No, I don't need a lockpick, so yeah, I'll leave it at that. Oh, I know what I could have done with the sniper rifle, but we'll get through it. I really hope I can get good enough times, because I'm certainly not a speed runner, but I want to see if I can actually do the quickest routes. And I went really weird here. I should have gone for a different start point. Just seen your Discord notification bugs. There's absolutely no way this is going to be a speed run, because I've got to get all the way to the top floor. Still, it might count a little bit. Maybe I can use NPC times to my advantage. We'll soon see. Because at no point did I say this was SASO, so... Oh, you little numbnut. Yeah, I'll have a look in a second. I mean, to be honest, this route's already seems to have gone through the window, so I'm not holding my breath yet. Yeah, I've got nothing here. I have a theory about Hitman JJ. Whoever can answer this faster. Thanks. So, should I ask away? Yeah, go ahead. That's it, turn around. Nah, see, this is... Yeah. I did say it. Paris could get repeated a little bit. I certainly didn't plan that one out well. Okay, let's try it again. You know, when I say it like that, I don't need a pistol, so I think I'll leave it. Wouldn't mind a coin, but that's it. A fish, but that's it. I don't really need the coins. Oh yeah, I do for that moving that guy, but that's it. Let's have a quick look at Discord. Just up to nail it happens to me too. Okay. I think it was one that was a little hotter than that, the Caribbean one. It's definitely the right type of packaging, but I think it was something a little bit spicier. I just didn't think it was that bright. Oh. Picked the wrong one. Okay, so here's the theory. If I make a contract on Hitman 2016, can you play the contract on Hitman 2? I don't think so. I think they have separated the two games in that way. It's a shame, but I think they have split them. I mean, the way I see it is you should be able to, but I think it's because the different mechanics. They don't want someone, say, putting in something saying you can't throw the fish, and someone does. And that was just one instance, but there are different weapons, and I think they just want to keep the two games separate. That was a bad nudge. It's a good job this guy's going to take his time getting there. Come on, let me pick me fish. Oh, a sentence I would have thought I'd say often. Just had our tea, Chinese beef. Lobby tomorrow. It's one of those that you can just have bowlfuls full. There he is. Gonna have soundsmith devices. Alright, come on, get into the room. There she goes, and there he is.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
It's annoying because this is just not a hard kill. It's just that you can fudge it. It's like the two I'm going to do for Sapienza. They're easy, it's just, as you saw, I can fudge it. Trying to avoid the cameras. Let's get a coin. That's it, turn around, good boy. Time 2:29, I'll take that. Skip. We'll do tomorrow. I was going to have spaghetti bolognese, but I wasn't hungry then, so it's just in the oven staying warm. Spag bowls are safe bet, I'd add that. Oh, we always have lobby. I'll admit we missed it over the Christmas period. You know, usually we have it keep warm, but we missed it this time. Reels, be right back. Gotta eat up 2-minute noodles now because someone made me hungry. No problem. Let's have a look. I'm thinking, just because it's the easiest disguise to work with, let's use that. Oh, saying that, that's going to be harder on master difficulty, so I'm going to go in the kitchen. Let's go with the silver baller again, and I did say I didn't need anything else, so I'm going... Oh, let's put in... You little swine. Okay, swap the coins out. Let's have the... Oh, I can't take it with me in this disguise, so it's going to have to be the fibre wire, and I'll have to improvise in regards to this virus. Okay. Cool, love spaghetti bolognese, but only love the homemade one. Okay, just waiting. Oh, you call it spag bol too? Yeah, it's spag bol. It's a bit harder to say anything else, really. Well, a little bit harder anyway. Must be an English thing, wanting to abbreviate everything. We're lazy bar stewards. Your name's Timothy, right? Your name's now Tim. Ooh, I forgot about that camera. Bugger off. Just get rid of that. Got one guy there. Need to time this alright. Where's Silvio? He's over there, so he won't come racing over, but I will beat him to... I won't beat him to Francesca, so I'd rather wait until he gets here. As speedruns go, this isn't a great start. I might have to work out a faster way of routing this. Is the lobby basically stew? Yeah, pretty much. It's a Staffordshire thing, even though my friend who's in the Lancashire area, St Alan, she's heard of it, so it does travel. It's like hot pots. People tend to think of them as just Lancashire, but they think they travel as well. This is not doing good for a speed run. Oh. Let's see if we can knock him out because he's a pain. Just drag him this way. There we go. Change this guys. I probably won't get Francesca now. That's annoying. She's just where I want her and I won't get there in time, I bet. Well, if I do, I'm going to be very quick. Yeah, I'm too late, I think. Yeah, she's sent in a guard, she'll walk off. Yeah. Let's catch up. I love Irish stew, and it is finished the yummy 2-minute noodle. Do you put dumplings in yours? No, I don't. I've had them in beef bourguignon before, but I've not had them in lobby. Don't know why, because they were nice. Reels, okay. Well, you're talking about the Irish lobby, fair enough. The Irish stew. Don't really like them in noodles. The taste is way too artificial. Dude, I'm a panda. Duh. I picked the silver ball and I don't need it again. I need a better way of routing this because I just dislike how I ended up in them two guards. It's the trouble with master difficulty as well, there are more enforcers, so I've seen speedruns on what is professional difficulty, what wasn't standard. But it's getting around them two guards that's going to be interesting. I'm actually at a point now where I'm wondering if this is where bringing on the new goodies would be a good idea, like the concussion grenade. It would certainly be a fast way of getting through that area. I don't mind pot noodles. I'm not particularly fussy on like these. I don't know what you call them. They're like the Insta noodles or I don't know. It's got a weird name, and I look at them. Naked noodles, is it? And I think, really? I've seen the flavours as well, and I'm like, that just sounds weird. I'm bored. Come on. There are methods to do this faster, and I know it. You can get that. You can remove that guard by making him hear a noise on the floor below, and that solves this problem of waiting. But equally, it's like it's not a method I particularly enjoy, or have much luck with at that rate either. Just seeing your message reels, I'm just concentrating on exiting, then I'll have a good read. Exit first, chat after at this moment. If anything, I don't fancy repeating Paris more than I need to. Let's get the coin out. Let's get that guy turning around. There we go. JJ, do you think it would be a good idea if they say if the fish is in the room for a long time it will stink and everyone will leave it going to the player, not opportunity to perform a task? It'd definitely be a weird way of doing of getting people out of a room. I like it thinking though. I think there's more chance it'd just get escorted out of the room and put with the weapons. Weapon of mass destruction, the fish. Come on. That's it. Right, so I'm thinking I'm going to start as the gardener now. I'm keeping the two challenges, but I'm going to just mix it up a little bit. Instead of fibre wire, I'm going to try the concussion grenade and just see how that works. Coins, I don't think I need. Fibre wire I'll bring along. I'm saying that, I'll leave the fibre wire because I don't think I need it. I'll bring the coins just as backup, but let's see how we get on. This could work brilliantly, it could be a disaster. I've got no idea which one. It all depends if anyone notices downstairs. I'm really curious now. If anything, we'll find out straight away. Okay, let's break the blend. Let's go this way.
We have a strict no gardener policy here.
Yeah, I'm not bothering you, mate. There's got to be usage for these sort of devices, so let's give it a go. I need that guy to be out of that room, so there's no point throwing it yet. There we go. Now might be... Oh, don't lure him. No. Bad throw. All it did was get him on high alert. Yeah. Worth a shot, and I still think it could work, and that's why I'm just going to try it out, because I think that it is possible to do, but I think you've got to get your aim right. It might be better if I circle around and do it from the inside. That way I know for definite it's next to them too. Let's see though. So if I know it works, then I can do the rest of the route. I'll repeat Paris, but I'd like to know if this is possible, or if I'm just wasting a gadget.
Sorry, we're not in need of a gardener right now.
Come on, up you go. There we go. That's what I like about aiming with a keyboard and mouse on PC. At the very least, then you know you've got good aim. Not just good aim, but fast aim. Okay, he's in position. Let's try that. That didn't knock that guy out there. Knocked him out, but didn't knock the one on the right out. I'm keeping at this because I want to see if it's a case that you need to have a precise throw to knock two out, or if it's just that they aren't close enough. Because if that's the case, this is just a wasted time.
Yeah, sorry, man. Can't with the gardener.
Up we go. Again. Well, if no one questions the gardener having a concussion grenade, well, I don't know why I'm saying that, it would, but yeah, just a little bit strange. Yeah, that knocked both out, but body found. So it didn't knock him out. That's weird. So we'll only knock one at a time out. And there's no point trying a flash grenade because that'll have the same impact. Might blind them, but then they're on high alert looking for someone. It's worth taking that out, otherwise they'll just catch you doing something illegal. The one positive in all this is I know I could get round here and knock this guy out easy. So if this doesn't work, I have got a sub idea, but ideally I'd like to use this. And that doesn't knock out either of them. The radius on that really needs improving. To not hit either of them is bad. Let me just have a look at the description for it. Concussion grenade. Can be thrown and detonates in a shockwave after a small delay. Now that might be an alternative, having a concussion device. In the sense that it would... the concussion device would actually draw one of them in. Let's try that. Everyone alright in the chat, by the way? I know I've been distracted by this last 5 minutes or so, but just wondering. Okay, let's get going. So I'm guessing Reels is eating his noodles. I'm not sure what Pugster would be doing, but yeah. Up you go. Come on, that's it. Now look at that, that didn't even knock either of them out, let alone I'm actually wondering if this is bugged. That's how bad that was. You're looking at it and you're thinking, surely this is a bug. I mean, it sort of has an impact that they move away and I can get up here, but it still makes me scratch my head. Okay, let's go up. Reels, oh, what's that smell? Son, did you wash your before we came here? Well, I'm getting out of here. I'm guessing that's the fish thing again. It wanted me. That's what he said. I saw a little fishy on the doo-doo. Let's even take my hoodie off just before this starts. Ooh. Zokken Mitsayed, hello. Hi. How you doing, Zokken? Oh, 18 plus, by the way, hee hee. Okay. Is that about this game, you mean? Let's grab that. Thought you hadn't picked it up then. Let's shut this. Save the fish. I feel like I'm doing heroes there. Save the fish, save the world. Now that would have been a cool tagline. I wish heroes had been good after that first season. Know about the foul language? Did I say something then, or was it one of these? I haven't actually checked the rating of this game. I guess it was 18. Dahlia, move. Thank you. Come on, Victor, get your bum in gear. Eat the fish, save the water. I was going to say, that's definitely a... It sounds like something those who ate the green... not the Greenpeace. Well, yeah, Greenpeace, like the Save the Animals and all that. It sounds like something they'd say. Oh, come on.
Both targets are down. Great work.
Oh, come on.
Exit.
Walk the line. Get the coin out. Wait for him to turn. There we go. Get too close to it and it always stops. I think I'm going to stick with that last strategy and just hope it's as ineffective as before. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying that, because I think I've just found out there's an easier way of doing it. Let's just change back into the gardener. Now, there's no point doing fibre wire. Ooh, I'm saying that I could change me kill. Did I do a... I think I did a kill, didn't I? So I'll keep that in, actually. Yeah, I'll leave that. Reels were Square Enix were lazy when they animated the death scene of they falling on each other. Yeah, anything to cut a corner so that you don't actually have to show the graphic bit of the death. I don't blame them. What I do blame them for, though, is that in Hitman 2's cutscenes they've just done, like, they haven't actually animated it, they've just done stills. Looks good as a style, but you think, why did you do that when for Hitman 2016 you didn't? It just looks weird. So like you said, it looks lazy. Come on, shoot the camera. Oh, now I haven't got anything to really knock this guard out with, but I'm hoping I can get there in good time. Come on, grab. There we go. Take the disguise. Just in case I need it. And grab the VHS tape. Right, is he an enforcer? Yes he is, so let's knock him out. You know, if he wasn't up there, I'd be tempted to go up there, but it's just going to take forever to get around him. I'd rather just wait for Francesca here. You know what? I'm actually changing my mind about the VHS tape. It's a longer kill. Let's shoot that. You know, and I've just done that and I've realised that Silvio's guards will go upstairs, so I've got to make sure I do this fast. Come on, move, guard, move.
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caruso.
I think I've missed my chance with him. Yeah, he's already in the room. This is not good. I've got a few seconds before I get found. And once again, this is not speed running. That is pathetic how that blocks. All three of those are enforcers. Again, not good. Let's wait up there. This is not a speed run. Oh yeah, Hitman 2 is better. One day I'll buy Hitman 2 and then Hitman 3 will be released and they'll add a boot that knocks someone out. There is a book in the game that knocks people out. There's a newspaper that knocks people out. Yeah, I had to try something then because he was going to look straight at me and otherwise it's not a speed run. And I went on restart. This is annoying. This is so annoying. At least I know what to do this time. Just got to do Paris again. I love it as an idea, but it's not easy, that's for certain. Yeah, I've seen the Pix channel. JJ's tweets. Oh right, it's basically my tweets tweeting about this. Okay. Paris again. I bet there is a frog that does that. There's a frog that makes people throw up. Somewhere. I think. I say that and now I'm thinking I'm talking bull. I know that in Colombia's map they've got flowers that will make people throw up and kill them. So yeah. Hey, Bugster. I don't know if people will like this idea as far as tuning in because I'm not great at the game. It takes me a lot of retries to get a route done at the best of times, so I'm just hoping that this is worth trying as a live stream because, you know, if I do get it done one time, it will be amazing for me. But it's if I get it done. If there was a place near a Cicada bodyguard, I'd spawn there just so I could take that disguise, but the auction staff's the easiest one. I mean, I'd be tempted to do Hitman 2 streams, but I won't make sure I get as many videos out beforehand because it was... I was doing the streams originally and I was trying to do all the SASO routes, and it's just really awkward doing that in a stream and then actually saving the footage. So as soon as I've got my main videos out for the assassination challenges, I'll probably stream more of it. If anything, because I'll probably be doing less videos. I mean, Pugster, you were talking about capture cards the other day, as far as looking into them. I've got the Elgato HD60S capture card, and from what I can tell, take the S off and have an Elgato HD60, and it's a much better card. I don't know if it works on my computer, but it is a much better card in that it allows you to save the gameplay you've recorded in a live stream. It essentially creates two separate files.
Targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
Whereas when I'm recording my stream, it just records the stream. So it's like if I did well in a mission here, I'd like it if it had saved the gameplay as well, rather than the stream recording. Whereas it just records the stream. So it means I have to have my face in, I have to have my commentary in, whereas ideally it wouldn't. Sound assassin skip. Next mission. Dude, if you make professional mastery level 0 to 10 on all missions, you'll get a ton of views, since that's what I'm looking for. Do you mean like master difficulty now? Because I'm thinking you're thinking of professional for 2016, but yeah, I'm going to say I keep looking in that direction. Well, you're talking about Hitman 2016 there with professional. That's, I don't know why they've changed the language on it. Well, it was alright as it was. Oop, what's going on here? Okay, I'm glad I saw that. Did use the fibre wire before. I will use the coins, so yeah. Let's just swap the pistol. I'm already as the gardener, so play. I would love to watch videos like those, yeah. I mean, if it's Hitman 2016, I'm sort of tempted to do it with Hitman for News, but that is just... Hitman for News feels like it's an old series now. It's like I should have wrapped that up before Hitman 2 came out. It's just taken me that long. I'm still stalling with getting into Colorado. I should have had a video up for that today. So yeah, I might get into that for professional, but it's just as easy showing master difficulty on here because the rules are essentially the same. There's one or two tweaks that they've made, but nothing serious. The main difference is that on master difficulty you can carry more items, whereas on 2016 you had to choose your items a bit more carefully, like you couldn't carry a fire extinguisher there, whereas you can here, as an instance. Let's just get behind this guy. Oh, come on, don't mess me about. And just then, if he'd thrown him over the edge, I would have fumed. I think I've still got time with Francesca, so I'm not worried there. Where is he? Still over there. I'm going to try and climb up and get Francesca, because she should be ready about now. I'd rather be late for Silvio than late for her. And now I'm saying that, I think I'm going to be late for him, so back down I go. This is really running me round in circles. In the center. Now.
Target down. Next up, Francesca.
Colorado's quite hard since all the targets are spread out, but they come close to time. Yeah, that is one of the difficulties, I will agree. If you try an SASO, it's tricky just for the fact that you've got to find a way of getting them all together. Yeah. Oh, that's bad. I think I know what I've got to do, sort of. I've got to basically shoot that box closer to when I kill Francesca, so I can kill her first, then get Silvio. There are quick timings for this, I've just not worked them out yet. Okay. This say would have been like, this is unbelievable, that's just a big right there. I think I'll focus on Francesca, let me try this again. I meant to say bug. Okay, hang on, I'll reread that with bug in. Don't need a pistol, don't know why I clicked on it, and I need a fish again. You're gonna get sick of seeing this kill. This say would have been like, this is unbelievable, that's just a bug right there. I think I'll focus on Francesca, let me try this again. Are you thinking about with that kill just now? This is what I love about the game and hate at the same time. I love trying to get the routes meshed together, but it's so tricky with some of them. It's why I admire the likes of CJ, all them lot who do speedruns. They've got it nailed how to do it.
Wow. Never knew this stuff.
It's not just that they're good at it, they keep up with it as well, so if something changes in the game, they're on it. I remember seeing one of their routes a while back and I said, just in the comments, you know, how is that possible? And he said, oh, it's not now. So you think, well, at least they know what's changed in the routes. It's not like me, I could end up having a video on my channel, I wouldn't know if it's out of date. At least until I try it. Again. Nope, the one that you said if he flips onto the edge. Oh, you're talking about with that security guard. He always tends to, when you try and get him through the door, he'll go over the edge, won't he? It's because there's a chance to throw him over. Oh, sugar. I didn't change the skies. Well, this is going to be a short run. In fairness, no one in here really knows who I am. If I can get away with this, this would be cracking. It all depends if... not enough to make them walk over. Still, I think this is going to be way too close. I'm sure she'll see me up here. Maybe not.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
Well, I am pleasantly surprised there that I didn't get caught. I made that harder for myself. At least there's a bit of variedness about the routes. Yeah, you can sod off as well. Annoying! I can't believe I didn't get the disguise. That is just bad. Bad, bad, bad. Right, let's go again. And I've picked that when I didn't need it. Let's get the fish. Play. I'm glad you two are keeping up with messages. I've just been skimming through that and thinking, well, your laptop's a potato. I had to try and remember when I saw that. I mean, that's annoying. I can pick that up, but I can't pan the camera to begin with. Just slows this opening section down. Only by seconds, but it's so awkward. When I say shut it, I say shut it. There we go, that's going to make things easier. What computer do I have, JJ? I've got a iMac. So it's got good specs. I think it's got 8 gigs of RAM and a terabyte storage. I think it's Fusion storage. So that's like half with mechanical parts, half with non-moving parts. It's like a HDD SSD hybrid. Dahlia, move. Move, Dahlia. Thank you. I don't think she moved, I think it was just me. It's half the reason my streams have to be the way they are, because Mac OS is just terrible with Elgato cards. The day that Elgato say they're working with Mac or Apple or whatever to come up with a good solution to the current streaming issues, I will be a happy man.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
I don't see unconscious witness, so I would say we're safe. Now if that guy catches me again, I'm going to be annoyed. Let's get the coin out. There we go, he's looking the other way. I have a Samsung 8GB RAM, 1.5 GHz, useless potato, Intel Calceron B800 that is useless, HD Intel graphics, so that's why I'm looking for a giveaway so I can get a good PC to game and make videos. Yeah, it does sound a bit old, I will admit. How do you afford them things? They're like, yeah. Saving, that's the only way I can say it. When I was at work, I'll put it like this, even when now I'm not at work, I just funnel most of my money into, the only way I can describe it is I funnel it into curries and not the Indian type. So I get a fair bit, well not a fair bit, but enough money as a carer that, you know, when I'm not spending it on mum for caring things, just goes back into this. That is what I need, so yeah. You should try using OBS. I actually did try it just before the stream. There's two ways you can capture what's on the screen here. You've got window capture and you've got display capture. And window capture, it's laggy as anything trying to capture gameplay. Even recorded gameplay, it couldn't keep up. Display capture, it doesn't have that problem, so I'm hoping I can find a good solution that allows OBS, because I prefer it as far as you've got the overlays and it all looks nicer. So yeah, I'm working that way. It's just taking a bit of time. It doesn't work, Pugster still lags. When I say potato, I mean potato. Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. Out you go. Just add a little brainwave. Might be a bad idea, but I'm going to give it a go. Said compromise, and I'm thinking, really? I'm going to see how it goes anyway. The game doesn't usually penalise leg shots. And he saw it down there, great. So this whole thing's over anyway. I think I'm going to have to just swap out the fibre wire for a knockout device, because this is just getting a bit pathetic. There is an option to use the capture card. Not in macOS there isn't. There is game capture, which I'm assuming is the capture card device usually, but for some reason the driver doesn't show up in macOS. And that is where I get frustrated, because it should be there, because obviously I'm using it, but macOS doesn't allow OBS to read it. That's how I interpret it anyway. If you Google it, there'll be people saying it. Why can't I read game capture in OBS? And it's there. I mean, the way I see it is, if I can get the, what's it called, the display capture to work, it would be a bit awkward. It's just, it only in the sense that if I have to move my mouse, you're going to see everything around the edges. But really, then I just wouldn't move the mouse. It's under video capture device. Now I haven't seen it there, I'll admit, so I will have a look, but I haven't seen it. I left that way too long, so Victor's going to be forever getting into position. I mean, I've streamed from OBS before, and like I say, I enjoy it. It's a good piece of software. So I haven't got any problems using it. It's just, like I say, I've never seen it. Come on. Victor's coming along, late. To be fair, if I'd got a better starting location available, I might use the chandelier to kill Dahlia. I'm sure there's a quick way to kill Victor.
Declare, son. There's someone ordering a dispatch over there.
Yeah, that was a disaster from start to finish. Alright, you got me wondering, Bugster. I'm going to have a nosy just while this is loading up. Although this could also play havoc with my stream, so do let me know. If anything, I've clicked on OBS and immediately my computer decided freeze. Plus I can't see my game now.
What's this one? Yeah, that's a firework. Okay.
I didn't pick up the bust, didn't shut the door, but Victor is on his way, so that's one good thing. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you just stay there for a bit, mate. Not in a rush. Oh, okay. This is really trippy now in the sense that I can't see a thing. I think I've actually created a little glitch.
Or anything, but I noticed that you dressed to the left. I mean, I'm down here. Not that I was, but is that a family thing? You don't have to tell me. Are you circumcised?
Oh, okay, that is actually worth doing this for. Let's have a look in the settings. Video capture device. Okay. Device. No, it's not there. I've got my webcams and that's it. Alright, let's get back to the main menu. That was funny. I notice you dressed to the left. I've done that before, but I forgot all about it. No, in the Stoke game, or the Under-23s game. It's like I say, it's Mac OS. They're very fiddly. They're very cautious about who they let in, so I think there's a part of them that because it's literally open broadcast software, it's not something that's been vetted. I think they don't like the idea of letting people in and allowing them to use the software. I mean, there's a second app that could do something called Streamlabs, and they don't seem bad. But again, there isn't a Mac app for it. I think if they were able to create a Mac app for it, then they would be better than OBS as far as what I'm using here. I'm not getting a lot of options. I mean, one thing I can do, but I'm not willing to do, is I could partition my hard drive. I could add it that Windows boots on here, and from there it would recognise the driver. So that is an option, but it's not an option I really want to go down because partitioning my hard drive's not exactly... it's not safe, shall we call it. What about XSplit? I have heard about XSplit. If I'm right, it's a paid option, so I think to do that I would have to feel comfortable enough to know I'm making something back from doing all this. just in the sense that I know I've put money in as far as, you know, actually getting things going. But I think there's also a recognition that if things ever go bad, I can sell all the stuff I bought. Whereas you can't really repurchase a subscription. That's if I've heard right, anyway. I know when I got my webcam, it offered a free XSplit subscription for a certain amount of months. What I'm using now, it's Elgato's own software. They don't have a lot of themes, so, you know, it's like I try and use the FIFA ones when I'm playing FIFA, but they have a Star Wars one for Battlefront, but it's hard to put anything on them, so you can't really say, oh, I'll add in me most recent subscriber or me subscriber goal, because they just don't really have functions to allow you to add that information in. Oh, damn. What haven't I done? Thank you. Let's try that again. But yeah, I have heard of XSplit. When I saw it, it did look good as well. But I don't know if it works on macOS again, so maybe. If someone had told me that if you get a Mac and then it's so incompatible with all this stuff I'm using, I might have been tempted not to. I say might have because it was pretty much the thing that steamrolled this whole thing. But yeah, I would have been tempted to think twice and maybe get something in the Windows family, because they're definitely more friendly towards it. I haven't done it again, have I? Are you still there, Reels? I'm going to say I'm going to go on Whittleton Creek for 5 minutes for the simple fact that this is frustrating me a little bit and I just need to change maps a little bit just to try something different. What options have I got? I haven't got anything too fancy yet. I'll start in the main starting location. Silver ball. Let's bring along a lockpick. Shot right past it. And yeah, I'll leave the coins. Find clues in and around Whittleton Creek.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns.
I love this map, I've got to admit.
Ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with a security team.
Pugster, also did you try it, make a capture of the Elgato software and that was what was laggy? I did try it's a window capture and that was laggy. When I did a display capture it wasn't, so I'm tempted to do display capture. If anything, because I think display capture would work quite well. I'm curious what happens if I try this. How did he do that? You know, I saw a video the other day of someone climbing a pipe. That was it. Right. Also, just try and make a capture of the Elgato software and then that was what was laggy and then just crop it. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's hard to show because obviously I'm streaming it, but I have the gameplay, which maximises to full screen when I'm not moving my mouse, but when I move my mouse I get options like do I want to have a video title or a stream title. I don't really use the stream title because YouTube does that bit. But it gives me microphone settings and me game audio settings. If I want to go back 10 minutes I can rewind my stream.
Shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling it.
That guy looks like Tom Selleck.
Now remember,
Or at least I feel like he does.
more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47. I'm amazed that this is the way you do it, but
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
really? Okay. Pugster, does it show on the gameplay or somewhere else? No, it doesn't show on the gameplay. I mean, I'm talking about Elgato software here. So I've just moved my mouse and I can see the device, which you'd expect. Game audio, live streaming options, live commentary options for the microphone. I've got, if I want to make a video, I've got options there, and at the bottom I've just got my microphone on button, stream on button, record, rewind, all that lot.
To government employees.
Most, but not all,
It's much more simple than OBS, but it doesn't do a lot
protected
compared to it.
of bodyguards. And the intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan
It's where I'd like OBS to
roams
be
the neighborhood streets.
usable.
The dutiful Providence Herald is busy.
It's not just for like overlays, but it is just the fact that it probably give me more options. I could record gameplay on here and stream via OBS.
Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck.
I mean, if I can get it working overnight, I'll do it because, you know, I just wouldn't move the mouse. It's that simple. It's funny, I went on this map because of Reels and it's not here. Just funny how these things happen. I think he looks straight that way.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
So I've got to delete the surveillance. Yeah, so you could make a display or window, whichever it was, capture and then crop the picture so it only shows the game and makes it so the mouse isn't displayed. Yeah, pretty much that. Well, this is the thing, I've got two monitors, so I don't necessarily have to have it just one display. I can actually have what I want on display, essentially. I'll admit I'm enjoying this armory. I'm sort of missing the point though of it. There it is. This guy goes in this room here. Camera that. Okay, so this whole route is a lot more interesting than I realised. I think. Do you watch the gameplay from the PS4 to a TV or from the software? Use the software. I mean, obviously my TV's here. So, ideally, I would be
Hilton Creek
still watching it on here,
on the surface.
but I'd know it was recording somewhere else or streaming somewhere else.
Wide roads, golden maple trees.
Because this app I'm using, it's brilliant for recording.
Colour professional.
You know, when I've used it
To government
for me, I use it every time I make a video, just because it can record 1080p. It doesn't have any lag or anything, so it's great for that. But it's just not good with streaming.
Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets.
It wouldn't be bad if you could add like GIFs in or something, you know, just something to sort of pop up and go like, subscribe, but it just doesn't have any options.
Now remember,
Why don't you play FIFA from the software? I don't like the overlays. It's like I can see my webcam up there, so it's just one little bit of the screen where I can't see.
Good luck.
When I'm playing FIFA, I like the full screen. Sounds like a silly reason, but it is just awkward. So I'm ignoring that pipe for a bit now, and I'm going to try this. And hope I'm in the right ballpark. Ooh.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
I think I just managed to get away without being seen there. Still got to delete the surveillance, but it's easier when you know what's going on. Now this is the interesting thing, I don't know where the insecticide is. Let's go through the front door, see if I can actually get in that way. Maybe the house is open. Because I've never actually tried going in. So he's indoors. Have you seen that stream deck from Elgato? It looks like loads of buttons you assign to OBS and it lets you change scenes, post on Twitter and Discord, etc. Yeah, I have. It's something I'd really like if things got good. I think right now it's a bit of a waste of money, but if you could actually make some success out of it, it'd be very good. I'm faffing around here because I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I can't jump through that window. Can't jump through that window, so it makes me ask the question, what can I do here? There's not a single open window or anything. You sort of come all the way over here. I'm a bit confused, I will admit. I thought there would be something else here. But as it stands, I'm a little disappointed. Yeah, I can't see anything. I'm looking for some form of poison or anything. Just literally nothing to make me go, ooh.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Littleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. 47? I think it would be beneficial to locate the unlawful surveillance mentioned in the lawsuit. Perhaps no
Leaving mission area, right? I mean, I'm looking just because I'm sure there's a poisonous frog in this level. I just don't know where. But yeah, I really do wish my computer was good enough to run OBS. I have a decent graphics card but not a good CPU. But you've pretty much summed up the problem there. You need a good combo.
Someone from Janus' security detail buried something in the frog habitat behind Castle.
I can't be alone here. I'm hearing what sounds like ribbits. a look in the challenges. Let's go for feats. Capture a pickerel frog. There we go. I knew there was a frog. Can't afford to completely replace the motherboard and all that stuff. I know what you mean. I've ended up in a similar situation in that I was debating whether it was worth trying it, and I just came to the conclusion it's way too much expense. Don't blame anyone for thinking that way though. Come on. Yeah, froggy, froggy, froggy. Yeah, froggy. This is just going on a bit. It's a small map, so I should see it, and if it's a frog, you'd think it'd be by a body of water. And it should be illuminated like this.
Cigarette or something. Okay, but it's like, you know,
That still isn't helping me with the frog. That's just good to know. Can't afford to completely replace them. Oh yeah, sorry, I've just read that. But yeah, I have sympathy with it, Pugster. I mean, I've had that problem myself when I've been doing all this. You question, is it worth replacing the whole thing, or is it worth just keeping what you've got? And to be fair, that's why I've done the majority of it. I've just kept what I've got and then replaced everything in one hit. Replacing parts and try and keep the core, it's not worth it in the end. Eventually what you had that was good will get bad. But yeah, I completely get it, where you're coming from. I'm beginning to think the safe answer to this question was no, I cannot speedrun. Still trying, but I feel like I've got a safe answer. I'm also guessing that 7 o'clock is turning out not to be a good time to stream. Just for the fact that I had a few hits early on, like 5 to 8, 25 past 5. I had a number of viewers then, but it's gone quiet since. Makes me wonder if people like going to school, going work, whatever, and they can't afford to stay up late when they've got other things to do. Completely understand it. It's just, I like working out what the best time is, because you know, you do want to get viewers in, and it's all about finding the right time. I think 7 might be better holiday season. There's a streamer I watch, and he's gone all out on streaming, converted garage, custom PC, homemade green screen, custom software. Wow, custom software is a big jump. I mean, to be fair, that's one of my next hits, the green screen. I think it'd just take the professionalism up to the next level. I mean, don't don't know about anyone else, but I don't like having all my stuff in the background. Plus, I want to make videos that aren't always about gaming, and I think a green screen's a good option. Just means that I can afford to just find screenshots of what I want to talk about, put them in the green screen, and I can talk over them. I appreciate the company, Pugster. If anything, it's just a general sense. I mean, it's like, I noticed I lost a subscriber the other day, so I'm thinking, what's gone on there? It's more frustration than anything. You know, one step forward, two steps back sort of thing.
Both targets are down. Great work.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Exit.
I mean, things I'd stream in the afternoon, but I just think that's a bit of a dead time as well, because people are probably working then as well, working school, you know, and it's all about finding a time when I can eat. It'd be good for your vlogcast when you do the webcam. Well, I'm adding another thing on here, but I would like to get a decent camcorder for that. Just for the fact that, even though this webcam's good, I think it's a bit of a shame recording on it. So, who caught me? Nobody's found. Oh, that's pathetic. The thing is, right, with some of the things I've had a bit of a safety net in my head in that my granddad died last year, and he left money to my mum, and it's taken a while to come through, but I sort of know to myself that if I want to try and make something of this, I can use my own money, of course, but I also know that there's something there to dip into eventually, you know, and it's only whatever mum will back. It's not as if I'm spending the money for her or anything, you know, out of that way, you know, but equally I think to myself, you know, a green screen, for instance, isn't expensive, but I think if I can't get how I'm funneling my money, there's another option. So yeah, small things. I'm sure there's actually a webcam that has a built-in green screen function. Yeah, this one I use should have it, but I think Elgato again tries not to allow it. I'm really looking forward to actually trying tomorrow with OBS. I will see if I can read up on it. I've still got to finish a video for tomorrow, well, 2 videos. I've got to record the audio for one, and I've got to actually record the gameplay for another. This is going to be slow. Victor's already downstairs. This is not as fast as I'd like already. Oh well. No way he saw that. I've got time, let's hide him. I mean, it was last January now with my granddad, so I've brought him up a few times, I think, so it's not like it's recent or anything, but if anything, I'll be glad when this bit with the money is actually over with, because it took 10 months to sell his house, so that wasn't nice, because it had been his house for, what, 50 odd years. And my nan's, obviously. She died early noughties. But, yeah, it's good that the house is sold, that bit's out of the way, but it'd be nice when the old thing's over, in the sense that we can all push on a little. So half the reason I do this as well, because before he died, he was looking after my mum a little bit, in the sense of, you know, if I was at work, he'd pop up and look after her, whereas now, I feel like this, I'm glad I've been not working the last year, It's just meant I can keep an eye on her.
Both targets are down.
Some things that don't get picked up on. Don't know about you, but I take a nap when I come back from school. Waking up at 7, definitely need more sleep. I'm really oversleeping right now. It's like today, me and my mum had to go somewhere. It was just for a blood test, and yeah, we forgot the other day. We had a mishap with that, and we set our alarms for 8:30, and we didn't get up till 12ish. You know, and then immediately thinking, are we going to be able to actually go? It worked out well in the end, but I think the pair of us have got sleeping sickness. We just can't seem to stay awake. Yay! I don't know who that is. I wish I could actually mute that Discord channel. Just keep getting pop-ups. Let's take fish with us and coins. Yeah. Change starting location to the garden, and yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm oversleeping at the moment, or at least I feel like I am. Someone rationalises it occasionally, saying, "Well, how long do you sleep?" And I think, well, about 6-7 hours, and I think, yeah, that's not bad. But if you go in bed late, it's countering it. So yeah, that's where I need a better balance. So if you're streaming at 4 onwards, I'd miss it. Probably. I mean, this is the thing. I'd be more likely to go back to my original time of around 3, do a couple hours till about 7. It's the trouble. It's finding time to have something to eat. If I didn't have to go and have something to eat, I wouldn't worry about my streaming time, but I'd have to have like a massive lunch just to do it at about, say, 5.
Yeah, sorry, man. Can't with the garden.
If it was just me, it wouldn't be a problem, but I have to take 2 meals into account, essentially. Even though Mum's very much happy working around me. It's just not fair on her. That bloody chef again. It is bad, but I go to sleep at 12:30 and wake up at 7:30. I'm really tired when I come home. Yeah, I mean, it's like I say, it sounds bad, but I think once you're in a pattern, you don't feel it. It's like when I was at work, I was going to sleep around, on a normal day, like if I hadn't had a really bad shift, you know, it was like I'd be going to sleep maybe 12:01, getting up at 6-7, and you just don't feel it because you're sort of in the routine as such. Whereas it doesn't always feel that way here. That's what I need. I need something to get me up, or to get me in some form of routine. And I keep talking about getting a job in the sense of, you know, it would help. Yeah, there's a bit of me that count as well. As much as I feel like I need a job, I also think it's got to be something I can do. I've had a few jobs where I've walked in and thought, this just isn't me. Stoke game finished 0-0, and that's great. Man City win 2-0 and a Wolves red card. Well, if we beat Shrewsbury, it could be handy if the red card carries over. Come on, don't do that. Discord's lighting up. I feel like this, it's the only reason it's not it's nice in the sense that you don't have to say to yourself, I've got to get up for work in the morning. If I wasn't doing this right now, I'd be going more insane than I sort of am right now. It's like, I do understand what I'm saying, about routine, because I think everyone wants routine. They want a reason to get up in the morning, and, I think you realise as you get older, yeah, it's a little strange when you're younger, you don't really realise what school does for you. At least that's again how I feel now. If anything, it's like I used to hate PE, for instance, and by year, well, actually not by year, but I'd say by midway through uni or late uni, I sort of thought to myself, I miss PE now, because it sort of was the main reason why I was so not athletic, but I was in good shape. As soon as I finished that, every time I'm having oatcakes, I'm putting on about £5. Maybe I should try at the ground. Yeah, I'm going to say I have been sort of old enough, just in the sense that I know I've got to wait for the post-Christmas period to end. It's a bit like, if I'd have realised that I was sort of in this position, like if I'd realised sooner I would benefit from it, I would have looked before Christmas, because obviously jobs going and chances are you can always get something permanent, but after Christmas people are just getting rid of people, so it's harder to get something. I might be looking after this little spell. I'm guessing it'll be Easter time, but yeah, just in the meantime it's making do. You seeing me? I'd say I've got a gardener who comes around and he calls me rubber arms. I try to pick something up and me arms fall. It's like when I go on about subs on here and all that, it's partly because I don't, well, how do I phrase it? It's like I'm always sort of competitive in what I do, or I'm always working towards something. It's like even when I've been doing other stuff besides this, I've always had like a goal in mind. I'm always working towards something. And, it's not necessarily that getting, say, 50 or 100 subs is important. It's just the fact that you're always aiming towards something, aren't you? And, I know that isn't everyone, but that's sort of how I am. It's like when I was at work, I'd always be trying to do this job before the end of my shift, or I'd be trying to do this before the end of the week. And, when you haven't got big targets, you have to film with little ones, don't you? Yeah, I agree with that with the ground. It is basically doing a bunch of chores. Got nothing against it.
Sorry, no landscape work.
I mean, I'll admit cleaning I'd prefer to avoid, but yeah, that's just the snobbiness coming in. I mean, I'm going to try and learn and drive this year, in the sense that I'm aware I've got very poor coordination, so I'm just hoping I can surprise myself a little bit. Just wait for him to move. You'd meet the players, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I've told you about when I went for an interview at the club shop, and that was sort of one of the perks they mentioned, and I thought, oh yeah, that sounds good. To be honest though, right now I think I'd be more tempted to mouth off at them. That's not me, but half of them don't deserve to wear the shirt. least on current form. That guy's moving.
Target down. Next, Silvio Caruso.
Can't believe that, he's already in position. Little swine. Let's see if I can get him. Maybe I can do something with him on lockdown. Where are they going down? That could work.
Ether's field lab. You made it. The virus prototype will be
Okay, not exactly how I wanted it.
quarantine unit.
I don't see this working in any shape or form. Has Shawcross scored this season? When did he do that? Oh, he's talking about the own goal. Yeah. The low standards we're setting ourselves. That was cool, but that was just not how you meant to do it. I've never tried actually holding one of them at gunpoint. Hey. Forgetting that Whittleton Creek excursion. I've been on 2 hours now. I'll tell you what, I'm just nipping on Discord for a second. I want to just post something for the regulars to see. Let's get in the channel. There we go. General. I'm There we go. If I'm right, the Shrewsbury games have both had good viewership on the vlogcast. When I've looked, they seem to have had, well, the last one had over 100 views, and I was like, wow. You know, you don't expect that for a third round FA Cup tie. And I think this current one's in double figures already. Yeah, on 18. So yeah, it's certainly possible. Ooh, 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 ooh. My control was glitching. It's a little bit annoying because it keeps sort of stopping me from running. I feel like Jess broke it, but the fact is I know she didn't because it was like that before. By the way, that is me talking about Jess going snail's pace at this game, not necessarily saying she broke it. If anything, I know she slapped me around the head for saying that. Is that our first OG this season? I doubt it. It could be, but I just doubt it. We seem to have scored a lot of, well, conceded a lot of goals, so if that was the first own goal, it's like, wow. They've not needed much assistance. 30 own goals or 30 goals? I was going to say, I think 30 own goals would be high even for Ryan. I think Carragher only managed 12 and he's the record holder. Funny when I was annoying her. Yeah, she's got a lot of patience, as Jess.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
I found it funny how she was saying that she couldn't understand the L1 button though. I'm thinking, surely there is a corresponding button on Xbox. I mean, they wouldn't just suddenly take that button away. Just checking, that was SA, wasn't it? I can't see it. Right, I'll assume it was SA. I'm going to be annoyed though if I manage to get through the next 6 and it wasn't. Right, L1 is left trigger on Xbox. Okay, so what's L2? Because I'd have thought the thumbsticks would be aim and shoot, so what are the top two? Because that's how it is here, aim and shoot. So I'd have thought these two up here would have, you know, their own purpose. I mean, I thought there was a button down here, like down here or something. Maybe that's the pause menu or something. Yeah, a bit early for the pistol. Oh wait, no, L1 is left bumper and L2 is left trigger. That's right. What's left thumbstick on yours then? Left thumbstick is where I change camera on this game. Although on a shooter it tends to be running. Or sprinting. There we go, the shaft's moving. Ooh, come on. I'm going to change my kill for this one. If anything, I wasn't particularly happy how I did it last time, so... It says compromise, but that shouldn't be a full-on compromise. That should just be a... He thinks he's seen something. I could have thrown the fish, so I'm going to be annoyed if that takes away my SA ranking. Where's Silvio? He's over there, so I might still get a good chance at this.
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caruso.
It's the trouble with doing that kill, you don't get the benefits you would otherwise. I'm hoping one of them can take the gun away. I doubt it, but I'm hoping. I'm not exactly sure where they're going this time. Francesca's on her way down. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Left thumbstick, right thumbstick. Left, right. Left, right. Right thumbstick is R3. L2, L2, R2. Camera's a bit reversed for you, isn't it? This is irritating with Sapienza. And there's not really a quicker way for me to do it. At least not one that's coming to mind. I could use a rubber duck, I suppose, but that's a little risky. I'll give it a go. Let's see if I can do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Did you hear about Man City saying they wouldn't be willing to pay £100 million for a defensive midfielder? I can't help but think to myself, surely there's a young up and coming one that they won't charge that high price for. Why has it got to be someone who's already in the limelight like Ruben Neves? Surely there's someone in League One who could do it. You know, let him be a protege to Fernandinho for a few years. If you go and listen to the game on the stream, I'd probably just watch here because there's no way of watching it. Well, to be honest, that was me thinking because, like I say, there's not usually a stream for it, so it makes sense to try and at least cater to those who would watch some form of stream. I think that's where I place it, and I was late with that guy. Got the coupe there. Ooh, that was loud. Although whenever I try to listen at certain matches on BBC, it just says this commentary is not available. No, you have to go on the Stoke City app. At least that's what I found. So it's not just you. That's what I found. Where is he? Silvio's over there, so it shouldn't be too quick getting there. I think it's that guy up there who's just moved. He won't be a problem. But yeah, the BBC, they aren't allowed access to live commentary, so you have to put up with this commentary is not available. Rubbish. I don't know how they accessed on the app because it usually says not online. I think it's the idea that the club... Okay. Wasn't expecting that. It's the idea the clubs have got access to the stream, so even though they say they sell the stream audio, they don't. They just give it away. Which I find so weird. I mean, anyone who pays for the radio commentary and then finds out all you got to do is click on live commentary and it's on the app. It's just weird. But yeah, I said on I don't know if you saw the tweet on Twitter yesterday. I did say Tyrone Mings from Bournemouth. I think he could be a good option for us if we could get him anyway. You know, it's the right profile of signing we want. Whether we could get him is another story, but if we could, it would be very interesting. Got to be one or two we're interested in that are possible. That's the way I'm looking at it. Could have sworn there was someone in here I wanted. Confused. Alright. Yeah, this week I can go and pay like £5 for audio. Yeah. I think you just give me money away if you do that. Which is just weird. I can only assume the club, they're meant to sell it and don't, or something like that. There must be some reason they've done it, because otherwise they're just idiots. They've created an opportunity for people to buy it, but then give it away for free. I mean, if I'd pay £5, I'd be fuming. It's only a £5 in the sense, but if you paid a £5, you want to make sure that no one else is getting it for nothing. But they say join us for commentary on 1503 medium wave and all that stuff, but it's not there. Yeah, I know what you mean. I couldn't listen to it when I was at uni. If I tried listening to it on DAB, I couldn't get the signal, and from Ormskirk there was no FM signal either, so I was stuck. Small matter of point, I'll be glad when I've had to change the glasses. These ones are so reflective. I'm just looking at the stream and the camera on my stream, and it looks like I've got white eyes. Alright, I've got time. I've got time. I've got love. You wear contacts? I did try them, and I really wish they would have worked. I just can't keep my eyelids open to put them in. I read something that owls have something in their eyes that forces them to stay open for longer. And I really wish I'd got that thing, because contacts would be brilliant. If anything, when I take my glasses off, I feel like I'm posing for a serial murder poster or something. Quite a funny comment looking at him, but still. Come on, Victor. Don't know if you saw me tweet, but the live video, the match was flickering all over the place. And I know what you mean. I did see it, and I thought to myself, I'm glad I'm not that sort of epileptic.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
So awkward if you are. You just hold them open. Yeah, again, I did try and hold them open, but I literally can't. I force a blink. If anything, I'd need both hands to put them in. If that makes sense, you know, I'd need one hand, both hands holding my eyelids, so that potentially a third hand could do something with them. Oh, okay, somehow I've done something there. But yeah, I definitely would like to have them. I mean, I might try again. It could be that my eyes have altered since I did try them about 5 years ago or more now. But it's unlikely. Just because I know my eyes, I always feel like I'm straining to keep them open, so they're very eager to shut. Let's bring the duck along again. I did like the idea of the duck. Didn't try it, but I did like the idea of it. But yeah, if anything, I'd just settle for non-reflective glass, because like you can see, my eyes look alright now, I can see them properly, whereas I turn my head and suddenly the monitor reflects into them. It's probably that, yeah, it's that monitor there rather than my main one. I think YouTube could do with a dark mode. Well, Creator Studio could anyway.
Sorry, no landscaping work to do here.
So we got the pistol. We're going to shoot out this camera. Get the fish out. Don't stop running, 47. While he's knocked out, I can place the fish. That also gives the chef time to move. I'll try and place something here, thank you. That looks in line with it. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll soon see. I think the guard up here is just about to move. Yeah, he's moving. I've got time before Francesca comes back, so I can afford to drag his body. I've seen your messages, Bugster. I'm just trying to concentrate on this little bit. Let's shoot that now while I'm here. Yeah, I've got to admit I love dark mode on the apps. I use it whenever I can. Just makes everything easier on the eye. I think I'll get to a chance at Francesca before he gets in the observatory. But whether the rest will work, I don't know. How did that not kill her?
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caruso.
How the heck was that not a... I don't know. I think this is where the game's lost me tonight. I'm going to rewind there, but I'm convinced that was a headshot I got on her. Go fast forward and have a look. Oh, that's strange. When I'm watching it on playback, it said on air. Yeah, it said on air again. Is it trying to tell me something while I'm watching it live, or what? Come on, give me a chance to watch it. Because I'm sure those were headshots I got. And if that's the case, the game is really bugged, because I had problems when I did my SASO route for Colorado a few weeks back, but this was really close. Let me watch it. Yeah, right in the head. Right in the head. They should have been headshots. Yeah, sorry, I'll just have a look at your messages, Pugster. You put the lens on your pointer finger, hold your bottom eyelid with your middle finger, and with the other hand, hold your upper eyelid with your other middle finger and put it on your eye. I don't think my eyes are as sensitive as other people's because I can touch the white bit. The pupil is sensitive, can usually not blink for longer. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm just a blinker. So, yeah, I can understand if you can do it, it's great, but that's just not me. Yeah, I really wish I could have a dark mode for this. It'd be nice. Just no option for it, which is annoying. I'm switching to Sniper Assassin for 5 minutes. Oh, saying that, I don't know. What time is it? Let's go Ghost mode. I'll play against someone real. It's annoying me that with... I literally got 2 headshots at her. I didn't mean to do the second one, but I know that I got 2 off because I had the 2 shots. So, one at the very least should have killed the target. The other one should have... Well, really, the second one could have just let a guard know that there's something up. Very strange. I hope they're fixing these things. Yeah, everything's alright here. How often I've been playing it lately, I'm tempted to stream my mobile game. I'm playing it that often that it's sort of like playing these games takes me away from that game, and the only reason I can't do that is because it's like one of these where you have to let time pass so that you use energy, and you get daily refreshes and whatnot. But yeah, you can't exactly do a stream around that because you'd spend maybe 10 minutes doing it and then that's it. It's a shame though, unless you're willing to funnel money into it. It's taking a while to load up.
Agent, get ready. Duel starts.
Oh, I like this starting location.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eliminate the target.
Ghost coin, fiber wire, always fiber wire.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
It's a brilliant idea for a game mode though, the idea that you're playing against an opponent and you've got to assassinate someone before they do. I mean, right now I wish I'd got a gun because I'd use that to get rid of the guard.
Warning, target will be lost in 15 seconds. Warning, target will be lost in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I can't imagine that guy's not going to be found.
5, 4,
If he gets a point for that, I'm amazed.
2, 1. New target. Find and eliminate.
Yeah, my logic there was I'd rather wait. Might be strange, but yeah. Ooh. This area's fiddly to get around cameras. Let's take the cameras out.
Opponent killed a non-target.
Yeah, so even if that guy got a point, he would have lost it by now.
Your opponent just picked up a weapon.
It's a benefit to me taking out the cameras because it means if I go in an illegal area I won't be spotted just because I didn't destroy a camera. Still though, this bit's tricky. I mean, I'm standing here and this isn't a safe spot, but I'm hoping the guy will come in the room.
What the?
Yeah, I'm gonna get caught here.
Hey, you! Trespassers will be shot.
Yeah, you don't have to shoot me.
You're coming with me. Understood?
Do you use Chrome? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's right. Keep walking, please.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
You taking me down here?
Good job, sir. Just keep moving.
Good, buddy. Not many people come down here, so I feel safe just leaving him on the stairs. I prefer Chrome to Safari, but with using Mac, Safari does have its benefits.
What? Excuse me, sir. You can't leave that line. Hey. The idiot just drops a weapon.
Not always an idiot. Well, there is a way to change to dark mode, is there? Go on, I'd be happy to hear it, because to be honest, it's doing me nothing a little here.
Opponent killed a non-target. Opponent killed a non-target. Your opponent just picked up additional equipment. Your opponent changed disguise. Clean kill. Score 1-0. You are in the lead. Keep it up. Next target in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New target. Find.
Oh, upstairs again. I'm not being horrible, but this is why I don't like Ghost Mode on Miami, because they always seem to be in the Kronstadt Centre, and it's very hard to manoeuvre around here. You know, you can't do it in your suit, so you sort of have to do it with a disguise on, and it just takes away the challenge.
G'day, mate.
Especially if you're up against someone who isn't playing at the best.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
Well, I can't really kill him here because there's two in there who'd come out.
Doctor's orders.
Maybe the...
You think that a top-notch medical facility
Sorry, that...
I've been for that medical robot, car, whatever it was called, years ago.
Okay, that's handy. Nice to know this guy comes up here.
Target eliminated.
This guy's just nowhere near me.
Clean kill. Score 2.
Open Chrome menu, then select Developer Tools, click on Console, paste,
Target in 10
click Enter to refresh, click on Profile Pic, should be a toggle. Okay.
7, 6, 5,
If you could post that for me in
2,
Discord,
1.
I'll have a look.
New target.
I only say that because I'll forget by the time I come off here. I don't think this guy's playing. I think he's just letting me do my thing. Ghost coin, tack, go on, I'll have that.
Opponent killed a non-target.
Yeah, this guy's going to quit in a minute, he'll get rage quit.
2 to 0. Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
Can tell his buddy take away the gun.
Seriously? He keeps dropping these.
Target eliminated. Clean kill. Score 3 to 0.
Just because I want the gun.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your opponent killed the target. New target. Find and eliminate.
Where is he? Where's the new target?
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
I can't kill the target if I don't know where he is. He's over there. I'm glad they gave me an icon for it though. This game's feeling so buggy today, it's unreal. Just seeing it, Pugster. Thanks for that.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment. Your opponent changed disguise.
I think I'm going to do something fun with him. I'm going to try anyway.
Your opponent just picked up a weapon. Your opponent just picked up additional equipment. Your opponent changed disguise. Score 3 to 0.
If I'm right, this guy goes into a room on his own and I can just take a shot at him.
Keep security tight.
Yeah, there's a crate there.
Target eliminated. Clean kill. Score 4 to 0. Almost there.
And,
More target.
and BGS is like Pugs to stop hacking.
9, 8, 7. Your opponent just picked up additional
Wouldn't surprise me if she's wondering what that's about.
2, 1. New target. Find and eliminate.
Not the one I wanted, but hey ho. You know, I added that dank memes thing the other day just purely because it's something I've seen on a lot of Discord servers. Yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I'm not sure if anyone was really asking for it.
Let the pros do their job, okay? Jeez.
disguises. Both heading in the same direction. Although he's walking a bit faster.
Target eliminated.
And for the win. Like I said, I don't think that other guy was trying, he was not even close. Now when we play home games, the announcer will have to change the script to manager Nathan Jones has picked the following starting 11. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I don't know what I'll say to that, because obviously they would. I'm hoping he does well, Jones. I mean, I think the biggest thing he's got on his hands is that there's such a weird mishmash of players, and really, it'd be better if he wasn't in this situation. But what can we do? Okay, I'm just looking at what you wrote. Select developer tools, click on console. Okay. Paste that in. Says uncaught syntax error, invalid or unexpected token. Refresh. Go on, just in case that's it. Click on profile pic. Should be a toggle. No, I'm not seeing anything there. Whatever that was, it didn't work. I can try it again. Just not convinced it's going to work. No, uncaught syntax error, invalid or an unexpected token. I'm going to go for another ghost mode for the simple reason I'm going to end this soon and I wouldn't mind having one good game against someone. Bugster, do you think they have a script? E.g. goal for team, scored by a number, goal scorer. Okay, about that link. I doubt it. It's not rocket science really, is it? It's just basically read out what's happening. I mean, I think the one thing they've got to try and improve on across the board is getting names right. Just in the sense that if they can't say a name, find out before the match how to say it. Sure, there's someone who they can speak to in the crowd saying, how'd you say his name? There's a couple of challenges for Ghost Mode I really want to try. Very tricky to do though. One of them is kill your final target with an explosion, and It's really tricky doing that because you've got to have an explosive device to do it. Don't they say them right away? Well, yeah, they do. They do say the names. I'm thinking more like saying them correctly. So, like, say, like that goal scorer for Bristol City, Dedio. Just supposing, I'm not saying they did, but just supposing they'd said Dedio. You know, just find out from someone on the Bristol end how you say the name. Sometimes they say them right. Sometimes they have gone a bit wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's a case of how it used to be.
Get ready. Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eliminate the target.
Okay, I've killed this guy a couple of times already. He's just a bit too easy, this one.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment. Target eliminated.
Old axe, fibre wire.
Will be lost in 15 seconds. Clean kill. Score 1 to 0. 7. You are in the lead. Keep it up. 3.
Don't know what my opponent's doing.
1. New target. Find and eliminate.
No camera up there, I'm good.
Your opponent just picked up a weapon.
No camera over there. Let's go this way. Don't think there's any angry security guards after me. This guy is inside though, so this could be slightly trickier than I thought. Keeping security tight? Hell yeah.
Your opponent killed the target. Score 1 to 0. Score 1 to 0.
Yeah, this is awkward. Oh, there's not a camera there, so this should be easy if this guy will... maybe not.
You will lose your target in 20 seconds. Warning, target will be lost in 15 seconds. Warning, target will be lost in 10 seconds. Your opponent just picked up a weapon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Target eliminated. New target. Find and eliminate. Clean kill. Score 2 to 0. You are in the lead. Keep it up.
Disguise is right. Okay, carry on.
Your opponent killed the target.
But have you been cool killing the target? Ooh.
Score 2 to 1. You are in the lead.
I might have been seen doing that, but let's go this way.
Target will be lost in 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Clean kill. Score.
I'm amazed I wasn't found there.
You are in the lead. Keep it up. New target. Find and eliminate.
Let's go this way. Katana, hatchet.
Score 3-0. You are in the lead. Keep it up.
Let's go this way. This guy's sort of down here, so I don't need to rush.
Score 3-0. You are in the lead. Keep it up.
Oh.
Victory.
Hey, dee. Let's have a look. Okay, I'll give that a go just now. In the developers, click on the console code and click enter. If you're logged into your YouTube account, and I'll refresh as well. If you're logged into your YouTube account, navigate to the profile in YouTube and click on the dark mode option. No, nothing there. Nothing up here, is there? No. No, I've got no buttons for it. Must be a Windows thing. Let me just try it here. It says navigate to settings. Then click on dark mode option. And I'm thinking, no. Just not seeing anything yet. Just a bit strange. What's even more strange is I've suddenly gone back up to 50 subs. It's been a quiet night, yet I've gone up. Maybe it's a video. So I've been on 3 hours. I'm calling it pugs, just for the fact that if anything I could do with making a video for Friday, just so that I'm not spending all tomorrow doing it. But yeah, I'm back on tomorrow night for the match anyway, so I'll see you then. So yeah, very strange that, I must admit, I was hoping it'd work just for the fact that anything that does dark mode I'm into, so it would have been good, but can't be out, can it? Alright. See you tomorrow.